My name's Charlie Manson, ex-corporal of the Royal Air Force. I joined the RAF in 1991, got promoted to corporal in 1998 and was sent to what appeared to me to be a horror of a job as a drill instructor at RAF Holden. It turned out very quickly that I realised the job was actually a golden opportunity to not just meet people but have an influence on the future Royal Air Force. 2005, when I volunteered to go out to Iraq because there were difficulties filling a slot, and I volunteered to do a guard duty because there's the difficulty filling the slot. And whilst on guard in Basra Air Station, I was at the front gate and we started to get mortared, and I had to go up the armoured watchtower, which is about 20 metres high, up a vertical ladder with no hoops or anything. And I was climbing up the ladder, and you got to the top, it's very narrow because it's an armoured bunker. And as I went in, the rifle got caught. As I went in the bunker, I had my Bergen and everything on my back, and it started to pull me backwards, and I nearly lost my balance. Just a momentary thing. I grabbed hold of the sides and pulled myself in, threw myself over, landed, hurt myself, got up, pushed myself down, and carried on with the job. That was very painful. Completed my tour out there for a further 2 months. And on coming back home, it became evident that things weren't right. They weren't going to fix themselves. And eventually, it wound up me being medically discharged due to the injury I sustained. It's a lower spinal injury. And I was in a terrible situation. At RAF Holden, they've got an excellent SAFA representative there, Mr. Paul Moore. He's still there now. And he found me in a terrible state, mentally and physically, and he got me into an adaptive house with the Air Force until I moved out. And eventually, after being refused by just about every single county in the UK for housing, Paul suggested the RAF Benevolent Fund. They accommodated me by saying, it's not a problem. You are in need. You're genuinely in need. You're a perfect candidate for what we do. You had junior ranks, which is the majority of the people that they help. I always thought it was officers, Second World War people that were helped, and I now know it's predominantly the young to middle-aged people who are actually out there doing things, whether it be sport or whether it be military action like I was, or right on the front line, whatever it is. These are the people that are there to catch. I'm so pleased for myself, for my peace of mind, the fact that I had signed up to the RAF Benevolent Fund, because I put something into it before I took it out. The most surprising thing that most people may think, even if you haven't paid into it, it doesn't matter, you still get the same treatment as anyone else. It's not a club you have to buy into. The minute you join up, the minute you get your 1250, the minute you put your uniform on, Royal Air Force Benevolent Fund is there for you until you leave this earth.